Washington Regional is a depot site for the Oklahoma Mother's Milk Bank. So while we don't have a milk bank here in Arkansas, we are a depot site to allow mothers to drop off their milk donations once they're approved, and it makes its way to the Oklahoma Mother's Milk Bank. Milk banks like Oklahoma and in other states serve NICUs all across the country, including those in Arkansas, so some of the milk does make its way back to our patients here in the NICU.
Donor breast milk is very important in NICU patients. You have both your premature babies who are at very high risk for an intestinal complication that can occur, particularly in babies that are less than 34 weeks. So we know that if they receive formula, they're at greater risk for that intestinal complication compared to babies that get mom's milk or donor breast milk. Then you also have your term babies who may just be critically ill, and a lot of times those moms are also ill and not able to produce enough milk early enough to be able to feed the babies, and we prefer to use donor breast milk in those cases instead of exposing them to formula.
There is a big need for donor milk all the time. Banks are constantly asking for donations from mothers, but this time of year especially, we tend to see an increase in our census, an increase in usage of the donor breast milk. So if interested in donating milk, I would encourage you to go to the Oklahoma Mother's Milk Bank website or call them. Their website is okmilkbank.org, and there's an easy button to click if you're interested in donating, and there's an infographic that shows you all of the steps that you can take to become a donor.